I'm live with another Star Trek Online. Last episode, I completed this solenoid Dyson sphere. I skipped a couple missions, but mostly I got it done. I will try to do the missions I have left on that off camera. But in this episode, I'm using my Discovery crew, and I'm going to go to the Delta Quadrant. Alright, let's get going. Alright, let's go to the Jarat system. Oh man, it's been a long couple of days.
On a remote world, scientists are adapting Borg technology to suit their own needs. A Federation crew, caught in an impossible situation, fights to survive. But help may not arrive in time. Who will heed their desperate call? In their anguish, the Romulans could cause a greater tragedy than even they imagine.
Ugh, man. I know, I haven't done all these other missions, but oh well. But that's the beauty of already finishing the game. You can skip ahead with other characters.
Welcome to the Janolan Dyson Sphere. The situation in the Delta Quadrant is continuing to develop. We will need the assistance of all our allies to stay ahead of it.
I am tired. And about Burgess. Yeah, I gave my character red hair in this for the Discovery crew. I don't know why, but I did. And a glitch.
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me? Admiral Tuvok has requested that you meet Voyager in the Solarian system. I believe he requires your assistance with a personal issue.
Uh-oh.
While you're there, you should be able to get a briefing on the current state of the Delta Quadrant.
Why do I get...
Hello. Would you have time to...
This is Lieutenant Commander Kyla Van Zyl.
I'll deal with you later. Yeah. Oh man, it's just been... Oh man, I am tired. Might as well do some of these combat missions while I'm here. Oh, great, basically. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. Might as well help. Boy.
Under attack.
Damn tractor.
Target shield has failed.
I hate tractor being mined.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Destroy them already. Part of the damn. They drop behind. Console. Always useful. Yep.
Ship under attack.
Oh.
Ship is under attack. Target shield failed.
Oh, that was a fast battle. Let's go see what the Admiral wants. Guess she looked for profit in the Delta Quadrant. You got the same opportunities. Ugh, my brain's fried out.
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok is waiting for you in the conference room. Welcome aboard. And if I may say so, it's good to see you again. Between doomsday devices and the Delta Quadrant, it looks like we get all of the interesting assignments. It's good to see you too. Someone decided that with our experience with that, borrowed bird of prey, I'm the perfect person to handle joint operations with the Klingons out here in the Delta Quadrant. I even got a promotion, as you can see. What would you like to know? The Admiral is trying to track down Dr. Cooper. He thinks that Cooper is the key to this conflict with the Undine. He hasn't explained why yet, but he says that your assistance is crucial. What would you like to know? Unstable, but not totally out of control. The Borg have suffered setbacks on multiple fronts. They're being pressed hard by the Voth, the Undine, and various liberated elements. The Voth are mostly bottled up in their home space and in the Solanae Dyson sphere. We've established some connections with a few of the locals, such as the Kobali and the Talaxians. Of course, there are still troublemakers out here. The Kazon, the Hirogen, the Malon, and there's a new power player we're very concerned about. Whoever they are, they're picking off systems left and right. Even the Krenim weren't a match for them. We need to find out who they are and what they want. What would you like to know? Voyager spent 7 years in the Delta Quadrant, and during that time many of her systems were optimized to deal with hazards out here. This old girl's still got a few tricks. Besides, Admiral Tuvok specifically brought Voyager out for this mission, and what the Admiral wants, the Admiral gets. What would you like to know?
Yep. Whatever Brass wants, Brass gets.
Sorry we don't have time for a tour, but the Admiral insists he needs to speak with you right away.
Greetings. Thank you for coming so promptly. We do not have much time, and I require your assistance. I am still under telepathic assault by the Undine we know as Cooper. He has found some means to greatly increase his psionic power, and I cannot withstand his assault indefinitely. I will need your help to repel Cooper's attack and counter him. What else do you need to know?
Okay.
I have been able to deflect Cooper's attacks thus far, but I require assistance to repel him and gain any useful information. I propose initiating a Vulcan mind meld through which you will be able to enter my mind and aid me against Cooper. What else do you need to know? Your prior experiences with Cooper should allow your subconscious mind to hone in on him. An outsider who has never encountered him before would have no such connection and could never hope to find him. What else do you need to know?
I don't like this, but I'll do it.
My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts.
I'm gonna just be a little be silent throughout this most of this episode because I just want to let the story play out. But let's just say, rummaging through Tuvok's mind's real joy.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? First, I need to make sure you're not contagious or suffering from any injuries. This will only take a moment. Don't be difficult. I'm only doing my job. Engineers and captains, always in a hurry to get out of sickbay. You're not going anywhere. Does orders.
Enemy target on standard. Personal shield losing power.
Can you hear me? Come speak to me at the desk terminal. The mind meld was successful. Excellent. I am currently trapped in the ready room. For the moment, I will only be able to communicate with you remotely. Cooper is working to subvert my mental defenses, and I must focus my concentration on keeping my mind intact. No. Cooper is trying to erode my emotional control. Symbolically, this means that he must destroy Voyager. To do so, he is attempting to overload the warp core. You must proceed to engineering to stop Cooper from destabilizing the warp core. If he is successful, he will have broken down my mental control systems. Once the core and my mind are protected from Cooper's attacks, then we can take control of this mindscape. Take the pad from the doctor's office. I will use it to communicate with you as you proceed. Remember, objects have symbolic significance in this mindscape. As an outsider in my mind, your ability to communicate with me directly is limited. Your communicator is part of your mind, and so it cannot interact with me directly while Cooper tries to keep us separated. The pad is part of my mind, so I can use it to bridge the gap between us. mind meld was successful. No. Good. Now we will be able to remain in contact. Proceed to engineering. Cooper is attempting to subvert my mental defenses by replacing my memories with engrams from his bioship. Until he is expelled, these kinds of incursions will continue. You may see strange items or distortions in your surroundings. Ignore them and proceed as best you can. Remember Kiri Kintha's first law of metaphysics. Nothing unreal exists. Cooper is trying to overload the warp core. You must keep it stable. The mindscape is a simulacrum. Cooper may move elements to suit his needs, or try to stop you. Certain areas may be blocked or damaged, or even transformed. Do your best to reach your destination. Cooper cannot simultaneously attack an area and conceal it.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? This area is very dangerous. The core is... I've almost got this. Just keep back. It will only take a few more minutes. Villana, I don't know. She should be here, but as far as I can tell, everything on Voyager's about to fall apart, and I'm the only one here. Stay back. I'm going to put a force field around the core while I try to stabilize it. It won't contain a core breach, but it might block some of the radiation if the magnetic stabilizers give out. You are stupid, aren't you? Only people the Vulcan melded with should be here. Not everyone on Voyager is part of Tuvok's warped little subconscious. Some of us are far more exceptional. I'll destroy you, and Tuvok's mind with you. I'm
He
in
has raised
control.
defenses to protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack. He has
have
raised
both
defenses to
where I want.
protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
Enemy targets uncensored.
Quickly use the controls to restore the warp core. This will strengthen my mental defenses. Excellent. With my mental defenses stabilized, we should have additional time to fend off Cooper's intrusion. Head to the crew decks. Inside of my memories exist fragments of personalities from any person with whom I have previously experienced a mind meld. You may be able to find someone whose personality is not wholly part of my mind, and thus not susceptible to Cooper's influence. Move through the crew decks to your right. You may be able to find a fragment of a personality who can help. People with whom...
What is happening? What am I doing here? Who are you? I require specifics. Answer me. I have no reason to trust you, but this seems familiar somehow. Why am I in the crew quarters? I should be in my regeneration alcove.
7. You are currently experiencing an engrammatic regress as a result of Vulcan mind meld. You must assist me in reasserting control over the meld. I am currently locked in the ready room next to the bridge. Exercise caution. This species 8472 has subverted the vessel.
That is Borg technology. But the presence of the collective will not dissuade us. Assimilation is irrelevant. Of the unconscious fears of species 8472.
Oh, you're here. Let's just get this over with.
I will secure the bridge while you release Tuvok.
With Cooper defeated, he should no longer be able to maintain the telepathic link with my mind, for the time being. We must end the mind meld and consider our next course of action. Now that we have removed Cooper's influence, it is time to break the link between he and myself. With Cooper's attack temporarily halted, we are in a position to slow the advance of his Undine forces. Please accompany me to the bridge.
Alright, I'm back. There's more to this than what we just went through in the mind meld.
We still do not have a fix on Cooper's whereabouts. I will contact Starfleet for any current information about Undine movements. Use the sensors to check for their quantum signatures. Voyager's sensor array is currently calibrated for tracking Undine movements, so you should be able to garner results quickly.
Yeah, there's more to this situation, so...
You should return to your ship. While I am somewhat fatigued as a result of the mind meld, I believe that I can continue in my duties on Voyager while we plan our next steps. We must still be in the meld. Cooper is trying to deceive us. He needs to break the link cleanly, but lacks the strength to confront us directly.
You don't belong here.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Yep, we gotta fight.
We should use the link to our advantage. If we can track Cooper through the link, we can then pursue him in the physical realm. Since the Mindscape deals in symbolic representations, we need a map to his location. We should proceed to astrometrics.
Seven's favorite place. Besides her alcove and cargo deck.
Cooper is trying to block your progress. Look for another path. Cooper is attempting to distort your path again. Keep searching. I sense we are making progress. Keep searching.
Enemy targets on center.
Okay.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
This thing's got a very powerful blast to it.
Enemy targets on center.
Ooh.
In 2375, Voyager encountered a malfunctioning Borg vinculum that had been turned into a trap by species 6339. This vinculum caused other personalities from the collective to surface in 7 of 9. I entered a mind meld with her in an attempt to stabilize her personality. These people are echoes of the personalities of people assimilated by the Borg. They are not truly aware, knowing only that they desire to escape. It may be helpful to think of them as ghosts, metaphorically speaking, of course.
Accurate expanse.
This ordeal has taxed me mentally, but I must continue the mission. I have learned that Cooper is in fluidic space, in an area that corresponds to the location known in our dimension as the Northwest Passage. We must travel there and enter fluidic space to confront Cooper once more. He is aboard a special command bioship that he cannot abandon. If we catch him in fluidic space, we can force a final confrontation. Please join me on the bridge. I must focus my concentration on regaining my strength. I need you to enter our destination coordinates and make certain that there are no more surprises.
Oh, yeah.
Voyager will join you in the Northwest Passage. We'll leave as soon as you've returned to your ship. We need to hurry if we want to catch Cooper. I'm just tired of how
This
long
area of
day.
space was labeled by Commander Chakotay as the Northwest Passage. It is a corridor of space that the Borg avoid because of the high incidence of quantum singularities, which the Undine use as points of transit. Voyager encountered the passage in 2373, and Captain Janeway chose to use it to travel through Borg space. This precipitated our first contact with species 8472.
Oh, yeah.
We
that
must
was fine.
locate a quantum singularity that will lead us into the correct area of fluidic space. My suspicion is that Cooper is using this region as a staging ground for the massed Undine fleet, and his command bioship will be there as well. Approach each singularity and check its quantum wave signature. When we find the correct one, we will pass through.
Yep. If you remember Scorpion Parts 1 and 2, you'll remember this area.
Target shield has failed.
Why don't you die, you little bio ships? I tried doing this at level 35, 65. It's real fun at 65.
This passage will work. Quickly, we must go through the portal.
Back to the fluidic space.
We need to reach Cooper's manned bioship. According to my scans, he is using a modified dreadnought as a control vessel. Intriguing. Cooper's bioship appears to have nerve clusters, gyri, and structures typically associated with brain matter. While most bioships are organic, they are not aware. Rather, they are biological tissue operated by the Undine as tools. Cooper's vessel is different. It is possible that the ship is self-aware. This would explain the increase in Cooper's telepathic abilities. Not only is his command bioship able to coordinate the entire Undine fleet, acting as a brain for the other ships, but it also amplifies his psionic power. We must gain access to the ship directly. We will need to temporarily disable its shielding mantle, so we can fire upon vulnerable sections to disable it.
That's creepy. Well, thank you for the 100 Sparts, Raphael.
You've come a long way, but as you can see, I am not unprepared for your arrival. This command bioship is unique.
Well,
It is
welcome to the
capable
stream.
of coordinating an entire fleet of bioships. A fleet that will launch from the structure you see here. Even if you attack me, I suspect you will find the sheer power of my new fleet to be overwhelming.
This guy's creepy.
Ship is under attack.
Oh, heart pain. Yep, this is Star Trek Online on the Xbox One.
Target shield.
Yeah, I've been into this game for the past, how long now? About going on 2 months now. It's fun.
Target shield has failed.
This has got a lot of quirks and stuff to get used to. I still haven't figured it all out. Truthfully.
Lens shield failing.
Where is Cooper? Jeez. Oh, there it is, command bioship. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to have the Enterprise. I honestly don't know. I think it's one of those ships you can get from a lot, one of those lock boxes and stuff, but I don't know.
The command bioship is weakened. You must beam aboard and locate Cooper while it is possible.
Oh, you're Brazilian? Well, welcome to the stream, though. I'm American, so... No, I'm just saying...
We are close to Cooper's
I don't
position,
mean any disrespect.
but the
by
bioship
it,
is
so
blocking transport
sorry,
in the
I
area closest to
misspoke.
the central nexus.
I'm a little tired. So.
We must find control nodes that will allow us to enter the nexus. As the ship is organic, we may be able to force it open by sending impulses through certain nerve endings, thereby causing a reflex reaction, much like a sneeze.
Okay. Oh, God. Bring out the big gun. Okay. Cloud's gun I acquired on some mission. I forgot which one I did. I acquired it on one mission I did with my Discovery crew. I just can't remember which one.
The muscles controlling this passage will not release. We will need to find controlled ganglia we can use to trigger a reflex response and open the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. The Iconian Ward story arc is a pain in the ass. Well, thanks for the pizza. Pepperoni. Mamma mia. This mission was I did this mission on level 65, and God, it was hard. Oh, thanks for the sparkles.
Cooper should be in the chamber just beyond this door. An intriguing notion. I shall make the attempt. You must protect me from Cooper and his soldiers while I concentrate on the mind meld. When you are ready, we shall proceed.
I'm ready. It's gonna be fun. No. Oh, give me a follow, too. Follow here so you can catch my next stream of this.
The ship is resisting the meld. I must move to another neural cluster.
Thank you for the follow. Adios.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
Oh, jeez.
Making damage detected.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
Oh, take that.
The ship is resisting the meld.
Oh.
I must move to another neural cluster. You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
I am. Ah.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate. must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
I'm working on it.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
Enemy combatant
What is happening? You did this!
My mind to your mind.
Communication link established.
Your thoughts to my thoughts.
The weak will perish. Why should we listen to the weak?
You will perish when the Iconians complete their purge. To the Iconians, you are weak.
We must survive.
When we fight one another, we are weak. United, we are strong.
No! Don't listen to him! We must see to our needs.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
The many must survive. We don't need them! The many will be strong. The strong will survive. They are weak. I will save us. You are weak. What? No! But together, we are strong.
Little Vulcan logic.
You will be repurposed. No!
The Bio-Dreadnought has no intention of entering our space. Now we must return to our ships before the Undine retreat to their own fortresses in fluidic space.
Oh, yeah. Well, Abraham Lincoln and Vulcan logic mixed in there. United we stand, divided
There
we
are
fall.
no signs of Undine pursuit. Whatever the intent of the remaining Undine forces, it seems that they do not involve our dimension. As a Vulcan, I am not given to personal displays. Nonetheless, we have shared a deep connection. We will always carry a part of this experience with us. In a sense, you have become a portion of my mental defenses. Part of the ship and crew that define the most challenging aspects of my existence. Our shared effort has prevented another Undine invasion, and incidentally allowed me to retain my sanity. Your contributions are appreciated. I must advise Starfleet Command of these developments. I am sure we will speak again. Until then, I am confident that events in the Delta Quadrant are in capable hands. Live long
sir.
and prosper.
Aye, aye, sir.
With Cooper gone, the Undine won't have a leader pushing them toward war with our forces. I wonder why he was so set on this conflict. We still don't know exactly how long Cooper had been replaced by an Undine, or if the original Cooper is still alive. Perhaps this Undine saw something during his time among us that convinced him that the only way to secure the safety of his people was to destroy ours. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Remember the Xindi attack on Earth in the 22nd century? They were told by the Sphere Builders that they had to destroy Earth to save themselves. It turned out that Sphere Builders were using the Xindi as a tool in their own destructive plans. We know the Iconians have manipulated the Undine. Maybe they were the ones pushing Cooper to attack.
Who knows?
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me? Our first task in the Delta Quadrant is a familiar one, helping a species to find a new home. A group of Talaxians living in the Entaba system are ready to move to a new homeworld nearby. Admiral Tuvok and Voyager have gone ahead to their main asteroid base to begin the preparations for the transition. The Admiral's requested your presence as well. You two work well together. I recommend you take advantage of his expertise. There's no one who knows more about the Delta Quadrant than he does.
Yeah, because he spent 7 years on Voyager in the Delta Quadrant.
Hello. Would you...
No, I'll give you. This card. This card. I don't need that, it's just gonna get in the way, yada yada. Upgrade. Well, let's go help our Talaxian friends. Troubles are just... Okay. Alright, let's go help the Talaxians. I'll be getting my next ship real shortly, so probably after this mission. It's kind of glad they brought the actors of Star Trek Voyager in to do voice cameos in this game. Oh, Kazon.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline, requesting assistance.
Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony served with me on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
Neelix.
This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location. The Talaxians have been looking for a new homeworld for quite some time, and now they have found one. The Alliance's history with the relocation of the Romulans will be invaluable
Starfleet!
in this process.
Oh, what a thrill! It's so wonderful to see someone from the Federation again. It's been so long, and I keep in touch with my friends, but subspace isn't the same, and listen to me, I'm rambling on. My name is Neelix, and I serve as Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Before that, I spent 7 years on the USS Voyager with Captain Catherine Janeway. Admiral Janeway? Of course! She certainly earned that promotion. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be until the Janolan Dyson Sphere opened a path straight to the Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, but yours is the first ship to visit. I may make a trip to Earth myself sometime, sample the cuisine, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do. Oh, you've come to help! How wonderful! But of course, Starfleet's always pitching in to help out, aren't they? Why, in all my years as ambassador to the Delta Quadrant, I've done everything I could to uphold the good name of the Federation. I don't always have the resources to do more than diplomatic visits, but we try to help out anyone we can whenever we can. There are Alcon ships out there right now. Did you know that? My people are helping them explore the stars. Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up. But if I could impose on you just for a small favor first. The Kazon instrument have been giving us a lot of trouble lately. We've constructed some shield generators to protect the base, but the Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my shuttles are prepping for the colonization. Could you reactivate the shields for us? Wonderful! Sure. Just fly to the generators and start the relaunch sequence. It will take them a few minutes to get up to full strength, but that shouldn't be a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start making some nicely old root stew for you.
Okay. Yeah. It takes a while for people to get used to Neelix's gourmet touch.
Scanning in progress.
Satellite.
Scanning in progress.
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
It's so good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
Yeah,
what a
did.
wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
You look well, Felix.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Of course, children need sun and open skies, a place to put down roots. What was that? The operations bay? Dexter was in there! Dexter's trapped! Please, do something! Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now. Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
Sure, why not? Kind of a guessing game. Stop glitching.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you care to accompany me?
Sure.
I need help loading this ship. Menix was supposed to help me, but now I can't find him, and I can't reach him on internal comms. I know he hasn't left the station yet, though. Could you look around and tell him that his shift has started?
The lack of discipline among the Talaxians is alarming.
Greetings, friend. What can I do for you? Really, I was scheduled to work now, but I traded shifts with Oxel so I could meet a friend who's returning from a long trading mission. Find Oxel. He should be able to help you.
I've known Menix for many years now. If he says he traded I believe him.
I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Oxel, and you must be one of Neelix's visitors from the Alpha Quadrant. It's a pleasure to meet you. That's right, but then I beat Drexa in a game of Kat is Kat, and she agreed to work the shift for me. You should find her.
Betting work shifts on a game of Caddis Cot is extremely unprofessional.
Hi there. I'm Drexa. I heard you helped save Dex's life. Those Kazon are always bothering us. I wish they'd just find someplace else to go. Is there something I can do for you? Oh, yes, that's right. I worked his shift, though. Check the duty roster. It should all be there.
Drexa never worries about the details, but she's one of the nicest people I know.
So I'm having to track down whoever is supposed to be working the shift.
Oh, it's you again. Did you find what you needed? Really? But I worked the shift that was in the duty roster.
So I'm having to sort out a personnel issue.
Did you find Drexa? What a goof! I told her I traded shifts with Menix. At least I think I did. Does that mean both Menix and Drexa showed up for my shift?
Hey there! I talked to Oxel, and he told me what happened. Did you find Drexa?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains it. I showed up for the shift a bit late, but Calyx said she already had enough workers and I could go back to my quarters. Normally, I would be happy to work, but my friend will be back any time now. That's why I traded shifts in the first place.
So, who am I supposed to talk to now?
Did you find Menix? sounds like quite a series of miscommunications. But I still need help here. What do you think I should do about it?
That should be just a solution.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me? By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
Kinda doing this blind. Nope, it's not. Oh boy. Oops.
I need to scan the... By adjusting the
I have no idea. This is kind of a guess. I have no idea if it's right. Distance from 8.6. Yeah. Oh, the angle's wrong. Okay, got it.
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctor says she'll be up and around in no time.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
Yes, sir.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Okay, you kind of have to guess it. Yep, gotta go to Voyager.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
Where's the staging area?
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
Yep. Uh-oh. World's worst environmental polluters. Galaxy's worst environmental polluters. The Malon.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened? Theta radiation could mean only one thing, the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site. Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
I guess I'm gonna have to take out the garbage. Oh. More stupid idiots.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Stupid glitch, and I don't. Oh, come on. Oh boy, more garbage men.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Let go.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Okay.
ship. At least spare my life.
Well, we took
The
out
Malon are
garbage.
gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to affect the entire planet. Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Talaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on New Talax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, you will.
The Malons were causing problems? I'll make a note of that. Hopefully they'll just be a minor inconvenience. Admiral Janeway wasn't very impressed by them. Needless to send word that the migration of the Talaxians is going smoothly. We've sent several ships to ensure they're protected from any more Malon incursions. Our first venture into the Delta Quadrant appears to be a success.
No. Yes, it is.
Congratulations, Commander.
Yep, I'm gonna go get my new ship, then I'm gonna call it an episode. I'm gonna been streaming for about an hour and 31 minutes. Yeah, after I get my new ship, I'm gonna go eat. Call it a stream and go eat. Stuff, so. Ugh. Yep.
The shuttle to Saturn will leave at 0830 hours.
Ugh, man. Hurry up and load. Okay, I can get a research vessel. Nah. Heavy cruiser. Or I can get an Akira. I'll get the Akira. the Luzon. Alright. No. Ugh. Yeah, I think I got everything. Okay. Get another trait. Alright, I think that will be it for now. I want to thank everyone for watching and also the follow. Give me a follow. Also check out my brother Captain Paladin LP on YouTube, on Captain Paladin LP on Twitch, and check out Super Paladin Brothers on YouTube. I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a good night. I think I might stream again tomorrow. I don't know, so I'll make a decision then, but thanks for watching.